Good morning, good morning. I'm Laurie. I'm the Thrifty Picker. Go over here and get the chat set up here while we wait for a couple people to come in. All right. Just moved over a little bit. Oh. All right. A sip of coffee. Welcome to the Thrifty Pickers Morning Mug, episode 7. And we'll be going over what I sold on eBay since yesterday. Ooh, not very many. I sold 3 items, but they're good 3 items. I'm happy with the sales. Even though I spent the entire day yesterday working on my office, I still have some work to do outside today as far as my storage shed out there for my inventory. But I did manage to make heads or tails of what I had in my office, so I can actually see my bookcase and my television now. Still got a few things I got to do. Still got some things to hang up on the walls and stuff. So, but just want to do a quick video because I do have a lot to do. I have one more day to get it done before the rain starts again tomorrow. Hopefully it's not going to be as bad as it was the last few days. My forehead's awful shiny. Shiny, happy people. So, and I also managed to get some things together for the quarter auction this week too. Yay! Some stuff that I had sitting around here. Oh, hands are freezing. I was just outside pulling my inventory, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I don't know if anybody's coming in. Maybe I'm up too early. So, all right. First thing I sold was this Alfred Dunner, and this was actually one that my sister had given me. So I didn't pay anything for it. It's an Alfred Dunner, and I called it like an abstract print because it was, all those different. It's got little sequins on it. You can see that. It's got something right. Oh, yeah, the sequins. The sequins on it. There's the back. It's just like a square neck. I call it square neck. Yeah, kind of like the drop square neck. I remember her wearing this. These are definitely her colors. This sold for $12.99 plus shipping. So can't beat that. Get that. And then I sold these. I woke up to this sale this morning. These are Tommy Hilfiger, like knee-high boots, or just below the knee type. And let's see, I think I paid. This is one of those that I paid like 88 cents for them with my coupons. Good morning. How you doing? I sold paid 88 cents for these at the thrift shop with all my coupons and the sales that they were having, and because they were for clearance for one. And they're nice leather Tommy Hilfiger boots with a square heel, square toe. And these are going to Australia, actually. I took a best offer of $35 for these. So we'll be packing those up. And we have a Starbucks city mug. This is the London Starbucks city mug. This is a 2002. I always pick up Starbucks, the city mugs and the landscape mugs and all that, anything like that. This one I've had, I would say close to 6 months at most. And it's sold for $20 plus shipping, so always grab those. And I really like the new mugs they have out at the ones we have in the Kroger's here, because they have guitars on them. Since I play guitar, he's like, oh, I'm going to get me one of those. But those are the 3 things that I sold, and I'm hoping to do more, hoping to get some more sales in and stuff. So I got a lot to do today. I still didn't get finished with what I was working on yesterday. I got a lot done. I'm not covered in boxes and whatnot as I was yesterday. So I got all my quarter auction stuff packed and ready to go. They'll be picked up today. So, and there were some large boxes in that, so they were all. It was like I was waiting for just an avalanche of stuff to come in on me. So, but I still have a lot to do. I'm going to be moving stuff from. I got 2 different storage barns out in my yard, and one is I'm going to put all hard goods in one and put all clothing and shoes in another. So that's what I'm doing today, because it's kind of like split between the 2 different ones. So first thing I got to do is I got a butt ton of telephones that I bought off Gov Deals from the Warren County Telecom, and I've been checking around with other resellers and seeing if they're wanting them, because I've gotten what I wanted out of them, and I have like 350 of them, and they are taking up so much room, and they're not selling quite as fast as I wanted them to sell. I mean, they do sell, but not quite like I wanted, like I was hoping. But I did make my money back and then some. So what's left is got to go. And that's just the way I work things. It's like if it doesn't sell, it's time to either sell it at the yard sale or give it away to somebody to donate and get fresh new inventory. And there's no sense in letting it sit too long, especially if you're wanting to get more inventory. If you have a limited amount of space like I do, I can't have a lot of long tail items. So it's time to get rid of it. And that's what I did last year. I had a huge yard sale, and that's how I met Cincinnati Picker. He actually showed up to one of my yard sales because he's local to this area, and bought a bunch of gaming stuff and all kinds of electronics and stuff that I had. But I did a large purge of my store and stuff that sat for a year or more. It was time for it to go. So, and that's, even after ending it and relisting it and giving it a new item number, it still sat. So it was, not selling like I wanted. So it was time for it to go. And then what didn't sell at the yard sale, I donated to the church rummage sale. So hopefully they can use it and make some money. Which it was like a large truckload. I have a big Silverado, and it was packed full in the back and in the back seat. And it's got the extended cab. So that's how much stuff. I got rid of about 600 items. So how long do you hold on to inventory until you purge? If it's sat more than a year, and even after, if you end an item, and then hit sell similar, and make your adjustments to the listing, it will give it a new item number. So I do that from time to time on items that I feel has been sitting too long. And if they still set for like a month or 2 after that and not sell, it's time for it to go. So a year or more, it's got to go. Unless it's a really high dollar. If it's a high dollar item, I would put it on auction. And if it still doesn't sell at auction, then it's time for it to go, because it's just taking up space that you could be using to get more fresh inventory, hotter items, things that are going to sell and move faster. That's just the way I do it. I'm not saying I'm an expert at it or anything else. It's just how I do it. Most of us have to find, what works best for them. And it seems to work for me because, like I said, I'm a limited amount of space. I have a 10 by 14 and a 10 by 16, but the 10 by 16, I only get half of it. So, and not really even half. So I'm limited on what I can have, how much inventory I can have, which they call me the queen of cram for a reason, because I can get a lot of stuff in a small space, and my office is definitely proof of that. But it's but for me, if it's more than a year, it's time to see if, it's time for it to go. Even clothing, I do that with clothing. If it doesn't sell, even though it could be a Ralph Lauren, or it could be a Robert Graham, if it's not something somebody wants and it sits for more than a year, and if I've listed it again and given it a new number and it still does not sell, I donate it. I donate it back, as there's no sense in all that stuff sitting, because especially if you're doing where automatically relists, and if you don't, those fees. So that's just the way I do it. And I've always been that way. Oh, you're welcome. I hope it helps. I mean, like I said, I am no expert. I don't claim to be an expert. I think we're all learning in this field, no matter what or how long you've been in it. There's still something new to learn every day. Oh, good. Welcome to the reselling field. There's a lot to learn. I still learn. I learn from other resellers. I learn, and not everybody's way is the same. Not everybody's way of doing things the same. Not everybody's way of running their business is the same. But you're still going to get a few tips here and there that you might be able to apply to what you're doing, and it might help you. And that's what I try to do. Like I said, I don't know everything, and that's why I listen to everybody, and then try to take a little bit of everybody's advice, and try to apply it to what works best for me. Sometimes it doesn't work, and it might work for this reseller, but it doesn't work for me. It's just what you find, the fit that you find. So, and there could be things that like me, I sell coffee mugs on a regular basis. They might not sell for you, but I do pretty well with them. I know a lot of people do sell them, but I look for certain ones, not just Starbucks. I look for ones that, they're cute. They have, cute sayings or good pictures and handmade and, things that catch my eye. That's the way I work this business. I don't just go with name brand. I go with what catches my eye. Like that shirt, for instance, Alfred Dunner. That's not, I mean, it does sell. Alfred Dunner does sell. But if you got that same shirt, it was just a plain blue shirt or orange shirt, it might sit longer. But because it's abstract and great color, it's got a little bit of bling bling on it, with the sequins, the right pictures, boom. And that's the key thing, is you have to have good pictures. Don't just throw it on the floor. I know a lot of people do flat lay, which is where you lay it on the floor. Personally, I don't like that. I like it better on a mannequin. I think it looks better. It represents the item better to me. And because I did flat lay when I first started out, because I did not have a mannequin. I also tried the hanger method, on a door. Yeah, I did have a little bit of everything. I had all kinds of stuff. I had electronics. I had books. I had DVDs. I had PlayStation gaming controllers, the Guitar Hero controllers, the game. I mean, all kinds of stuff. And I had almost 1,800 items in my store, or maybe a little bit less. Might have been closer to 1,500. I can't remember the exact number because it was last year. But I started going through, what I did is I started looking through all my sales. And I thought, well, this stuff has just been setting. I bought it because I was listening to other resellers. Well, these are selling. So I'd go to yard sales and I'd pick up, all kinds of stuff, which I already know a lot of what sells and what doesn't, because my parents, did reselling back in the day with furniture. They redid furniture and taught me all about antiques. So, I've done glasswares, all that stuff. Certain types of furniture. I do know what sells, but when it came to clothes, that was something a little bit different. And gaming and stuff like that, which I do play video games, but I didn't know, what video games are the best value. I do know books because, my mom used to collect old books and stuff like that. So Um, but I had so much stuff, and I finally went through my records and said, okay, something's got to change here, because I've got all, I mean, I had tote after tote after tote stacked all over. I had a storage unit, half of my son's storage unit. I had stuff over my sister's garage. I had the two barns I have out here, and it was just getting to be monotonous. And I have a bad back, so I can't, I've had surgery, blah blah blah. So it got to me lifting tote after tote after tote, trying to get the one. It seemed like every time something sold, it was one on the bottom. And I had shelving, but those were all full, and I had the entire area. I would have to dig my way to what I needed. So, I had to make a change. And so I purged. And I went through and I found what sold best for me, and it was clothing, shoes, coffee mugs, and TV plug-and-play games. Those are the 4 items that sell the best for me. That's what I made my most money on. So if it wasn't one of those 4 items, I pulled it and I sold it. Had a big, huge yard sale. It looked like a flea market out in front of my house. I had tents set up, the easy up setup tables. It looked like a little mini flea market, and I did fairly well. I made like $600. So, and then in one weekend, I thought that was pretty good for a yard sale. And then the rest I donated. I still pick up certain things that I know will sell quickly. I still do that. And I do, if somebody's going to give me stuff, I will take it, and I will take some of it, sell it, and donate the rest. So, because I've got a huge amount of these right here. I got probably about 100 of these stamp books. These are the Looney Tunes stamp books, and they're all new in the pack. This is just one I opened for myself, because that's something else I do, another hobby. I collect stamps. I've got adult ADD. So, well, I've had it since I was a kid, ADD. So I got to stay busy. I have several hobbies. eBay is my main thing to keep me busy, keep my mind active and stuff. But I do have other hobbies. But it got so crazy, and some things is going to sell, I will pick them up. That's just. But if I picked it up thinking it was going to sell for $100, and it sits there and sits there and sits there, drop the price, still doesn't sell, end it, sell similar, still doesn't sell, time to go. That's just the way it is for me. So, but I hope you do great. Are you in? Do you come in Valerie's chat as well, the chick picker? I thought I've seen your name before. Not sure. I think so. Which I know she's been sick, so I don't know if she's going to have a show today or not. Which I hope she's feeling better, because that flu was horrible, horrible. So, but I hope, yeah, I thought I'd seen your name before. I appreciate you coming in and watching me. I know I'm a little earlier than I normally am, but I have so much that I have to do today. Still, I have so much. I mean, it's all. I had to make a list so I can do it, cross it off, and go to the next thing. So after I get this stuff packed up, my mail lady's going to hate me. I have like 37 pounds of product going out today. She's going to hate me. I'm going to have to make sure I'm there to help her load it, because there's a few big, large boxes of quarter auction items. So that's why I'm going to stick around outside, so when she shows up, I can help her put it in the truck. Because she ain't big as your fist, She weighs about 2 M&Ms. Oh. So I have to get off here. I want to thank you for coming in, and anybody else watching this video later, I will catch you all hopefully tomorrow. So you have a great day. Get out there, so get this in flips, and make you some money, get some cha-chings going. Hopefully it's nice in your area. It's going to be in the 60s here, but we're going to start getting some more rain. So they're starting to clean up down in Cincinnati where the river flooded. Finally receding. I know Kellogg Avenue is still underwater, and that's where Riverbend is, where everybody goes for the concert. So I don't think there'll be concerts anytime soon, at least not until spring. So you have a wonderful day too. I'm going to get off here and get to work. So get out there, get to picking. You never know what you're going to find. Bye, everybody.